stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing to begin is Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Love. This one on target for Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Love to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Taken in by Thomas. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick throw here on the RPO. Up by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Going right, it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. They send a receiver in motion left. Love will give it up on a pop pass. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Love to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down. Here's Love. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's fielded at the 7. And nice return there. The offense hasn't been backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Into space at the 45. And they will finally run him down. 38 yards. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
1st and 10.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
To throw is Love. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Again, working deep downfield. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Jake Moody to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad
It's
short.
a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
A 2nd down throw for Love. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. A run inside with Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 21, Vikings 17. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. They need 5. From the gun, it's Love. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Vikings.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Motion man is Rice. To throw is Love. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down? Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Throwing is Love. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Vikings. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 24, Cowboys 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
43-yard line.
On the give, it's Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He was taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. Able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Here is second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8
Big
yards.
play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage.
Cowboys 28, Vikings 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. Open man downfield. It's Rice. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
40-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. And when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. Love to throw on 1st and 10.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now on 2nd and long. Here's Love. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
One play, 4th down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to force overtime. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play one overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys are going to first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.